Hello, hotel owners. This is Philippe from Florida Costume Merch, and I was listening to a podcast, and uh, just gave me this thought that it would seem to me it would be, in some ways, more productive for some hotels in order to have an event room, particularly, or are located around a facility that offers an event room. It would seem to me that reaching out to event planners was essentially would be like hiring a team of people, or hiring a team that would bring in guests or bring in events to your hotel, which in turn also would bring guests, and it would just not be just the event room itself, but people would stay at the hotel. I'm sure, well, I hope it's actually not news to the salespeople or sales managers and general managers and owners of hotels that being around areas where there's a lot of events, which means that people will need a place to stay, or offering events and utilizing the services of event planners would probably be a great boom to your hotel, or at least add a lot of value, and certainly, or hopefully, would add more traffic and booking to your hotel. So with that said, in staying with what we do here, which is costume branded items, as you can see some of them behind us, and not just offering, great prices, which we can do, of course, but also offering great ideas, and ideas that are really going to resonate with what with the goals of hotels and other facilities that offer hotel rooms and so on. In staying with what we do here, which is costume branded items, how does that connect? Well, when it comes to anything that has to do with being remembered, being noticed and being remembered, but in this case, mostly being remembered, as you're reaching out to, planners, and some of them may say, yeah, we do events, we help organizations or corporations plan events, but we're not ready yet. We don't really have anything right now, or we already just did one, you just missed it. And okay, man, but we'll consider you for the next one. Okay. The only thing is, they're going to consider you because you're on the phone with them right now. But what happens a month from now or 2 months from now? Are they going to really remember you? Are they going to be? Are you going to be top of mind? Which is really what we want. Whether it's event planners or our customers or guests and so on. And so what we do is, depending upon the type of event planners that you're looking to work with, we come up with ideas. We come up with costume branded items that are really going to speak to them, that are really going to make a difference, and so that the next time that they have to organize an event, they'll think at least think of calling you or contacting you and telling you, yeah, you know what, I just saw. I was looking at. I have an event coming up for one of my corporate clients, and I just saw your name on whatever it is that we use for the purpose of them remembering you, that has your branding on it, and but the bottom line is, we feel that it is extremely important to not just be noticed, as people see your brand or see your hotels, or see your Facebook page or your LinkedIn page or your LinkedIn post or whatever, but also to be remembered. As we know, being noticed usually lasts a few seconds. Being remembered is the part that should last for as long as possible. And again, so that the next time an event planner has an event, or they need an event room, an event space, whether near your hotel or at your hotel, they're going to think of you for their customers who may ask, where should we stay, or think of you, where should the event planner have the event planned, and so on. So there are many aspects to that, of course, not just the custom branded items. I just wrote an article about it. You can see the link, and a lot of tips on how to work with event planners and beyond just the custom merch itself. And we'd love to help you, make your hotel stand out for the next time, and increase traffic flow and guest booking and so on. Number here is 386-400-2666, and again, this is Philippe, Florida Custom Merch. Give us a call, and if anything, you may just have a question. We're here to help. Thank you for watching. 386-400-2666. Be well.